Last week, this was the most powerful AI model anyone could use. It was on the top of every leaderboard, ahead of GPT 5.5, ahead of Gemini. 4 days later, the US government pulled it offline. The model is Claude Fable 5, and how it went from launch to shutdown in 4 days is stranger than it sounds. So in this video, what Fable 5 actually is, how it compared to other models on official numbers, why the government stepped in, and which model you should be using right now while this plays out. Let's start with what it is. Anthropic launched Claude Fable 5 on June 9th. It's the first model from a new tier they call Mythos class. Anthropic says this tier sits above the Opus models in raw capability, so this isn't a small bump. It was the most powerful thing they had ever put in front of the public. But there's one small detail that matters for the rest of the story. Fable 5 actually comes in 2 different versions. Fable 5 is the public one. Same strong model, but with safeguards switched on. If you ask it something about cybersecurity or biology or chemistry, the safe version quietly hands that request to the older Opus 4.8. Mythos 5 is the same model, but without the safeguards. That one is not public. It only goes to a small group of cybersecurity partners and a few researchers. So Anthropic shipped this most powerful model, but the public version had a safety net built into it. Hold on to that, that's the whole reason why this thing is happening. Pricing was the premium tier you'd expect. $10 per million tokens going in, 50 per million coming out. Okay, but how good was it, really? So this is where it actually gets interesting. Anthropic put these numbers on the announcement page. So let's look into these numbers. On SWE Bench Pro, which gives the model real software engineering tickets to solve, Fable 5 scored 80.3%. For comparison, GPT 5.5 got 58.6, Gemini 3.1 Pro got 54.2, even Anthropic's own Opus 4.8 was on 69.2. So Fable 5 wasn't just a bit ahead, it was more than 20 points clear of the next model. On the harder coding tests, the gap got even wider. On the difficult problems, Fable 5 hit around 29%, while GPT 5.5 got under 6. And on Chatbot Arena, where real people vote on which answer is better, Fable 5 went straight to number 1. So on public numbers, at least for those few days, this was simply the best model you could get. That is what makes the next part so unusual. 4 days after the launch, you couldn't use it anymore. Here's the timeline, and I want to be precise about it, because there's a lot of fall-through versions going around. On Friday, June 12th, the US government called Anthropic around 1 in the afternoon. A few hours later, at 5:21, a formal letter arrived. It was an export control directive from the Commerce Department, citing national security, and the wording was specific. It told Anthropic to suspend all access to Fable 5 and Mythos 5 by any foreign national, inside or outside the US, including Anthropic's own employees who aren't US citizens. Now read that carefully, because this part is where most people get it wrong. The order was about foreign nationals, not literally every user, but to be sure that they were complying, Anthropic switched off both models for all customers, worldwide. That's why you saw the headlines saying that the US government banned it for everyone. The shutdown was global, but the order underneath was just about citizenship. So why did this happen? That's the frustrating part, because the real reason is a bit vague. The government believes someone found a way to jailbreak Fable 5, to get around the safeguards we talked about earlier, but the letter didn't include the details. Anthropic says it only got verbal evidence of what they called a narrow, non-universal jailbreak. And Anthropic didn't agree with the decision. They complied, but they said publicly that a narrow potential jailbreak shouldn't be the reason to recall a model, already used by hundreds of millions of people. Every other Anthropic model stayed online, only these two went into the dark. If this were a one-off, it wouldn't be odd enough, but it isn't just a one-off. It's the latest round on a fight that's been going on since February. Let me back up a bit, because the context will explain a lot. Back in late February, the administration told federal agencies to stop doing business with Anthropic. Then the Pentagon labeled the company a supply chain risk. It basically means that the government has decided that your tech isn't safe to rely on. Where did the fight come from? Talks over a defense contract had broken down. Anthropic had 2 lines it would not cross. It didn't want its models to be mass surveillance of US citizens, and it didn't want them used for autonomous weapons. So in March, Anthropic sued the Department of Defense. It won an early injunction in a case, then lost an appeal in another. This has been going back and forth in court for months, and the president has not been quiet about it. He called the company, in his own words, left-wing nutjobs, trying to strong-arm the Defense Department. So when the suspension landed in June, it didn't come out of nowhere. It came on top of months of tension. Right now, both sides are talking. On Monday the 15th, senior Anthropic people, including CEO Dario Amodei, met the Commerce Secretary in Washington to try to sort this out. One thing I want to get right, because you will hear it loosely online. This is Anthropic meeting, the administration officials and the Commerce Department. It's not a confirmed sit down with the President. When some reporters asked the President about this Anthropic visit, he said he didn't know anything about it. And at this moment, as I'm recording this, we didn't know anything about this meeting, so we don't know if Fable 5 will come back or not. So what does this mean for you if you are using these tools? There's a few takeaways. Right now, Fable 5 and Mythos 5 are off for everyone. If your workflow started leaning on Fable 5 in those few days, you've already had to move back. The most capable model you can use today is Opus 4.8. For Claude Code, this is the model I would advise you to use until this resolves. There's one more thing worth watching, and it affects all of you. The order was specifically made for foreign nationals. So even if Anthropic and the government strike a deal, it's very plausible that Fable 5 only comes first to US citizens, before it comes to the rest of the world. If you are outside of the US, like I am, this is something to keep an eye on. The bigger lesson here is simple. If you are building with someone else's model, you're actually building with the relationship of this model with their own government. The model can be the best one on Monday and be gone on Friday, for reasons that have to do nothing with the model itself. So keep your setups flexible, don't hardwire just one model in everything you run. I'll keep watching this and I'll keep you updated if this changes. If you want a short version to know which model to use for what, I'll leave a cheat sheet down on the description for you to use. And if you are learning to build with this stuff, that's what I do every week, step by step. There's a community link below if you want to build along. I'm Renato, thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.